What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about fundamental, technical, as well as trading psychology. And also there is any live trade coming up in the market we'll be looking at. So before I begin this session, I think there is an issue. 1 second guys. Okay guys, so I have to replay the intro. What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about trading psychology, fundamental and technical aspect of trading that we do, as well as live trade, any trade, good trade coming in the market, in any instrument. We'll jump on the trade as we do more often. So before I begin this session, make sure smash the like button, don't forget to do that, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. And let's see how this session will go up. As you can see later, there will be a news coming up in New York session as well, so we'll have a good idea of how the market is doing. As you know, the price action showing very interesting structure. Yesterday we have seen a big breakdown on gold, and again we saw that in the New York session time it has a reversal. So let's see today where we can find an entry in all those instruments. I'll go through one by one all of them. So let's see what happening. This is the gold 5-minute chart I'm looking at. I see that there is a little bit of a pattern has created, which is kind of local bullish. I think for short term we might see some upside movement on gold. First, let me look at the bigger picture that we do every day, because I always, as I mentioned, that whenever I sit down on my desk, the first thing I look at is I look at the daily chart, because daily chart gives me a bit more clearer idea of what's happening in the market. So from the daily, we see that gold has a significant rejection from the top yesterday, and it in fact has a big drop to the monthly support, okay, exactly to the monthly support, and that's a massive drop as you have seen yesterday. And now you can see that it's still 8 days, almost 1.5 weeks to go for gold for this monthly candle. What I think that we might see a bit more up and down, though it is a long-term bullish market. Still short, lower time frame, we could see some selling opportunity. Now from the weekly, we saw that the price has come to this important weekly support, which is also the monthly support, and then has in fact a big bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce from this support, we have seen that gold has gone well above to this level. Now let's look at the daily, so which is in fact a big bounce. What I think that because the price is still in a downtrend, I think gold, the sellers could try to sell off again, may not come to the same level. What I think that now today we could see again gold is coming to around a 1980 level, where is the previous weekly low, and from there we might see again a pickup. So this is the daily candle. It's in fact a very important candle to look at. Daily candle, I just had to look at bigger picture. We saw that bigger picture is long-term bullish, that, and at the same time we saw that on gold daily chart there is a break to the downside on daily chart. And what I see that on gold, this is the very important level of support gold has broken and then closed above. For me, this is a false breakout. Okay, so if I delete that line, this is the level that what I think that today you can see. If I draw this trend line, it's a very predictable pattern that I see on gold. If I look at this triangle, okay, we could see gold today trading in this triangle on the daily, so that could give us a bit more clearer idea of what could happen on the lower time frame. Now the zone that gold is on the daily, just below this daily support, which is quite a few daily opening and closing. What I think that if gold, let's say, managed to go reach to this resistance zone, then we could see a drop to this support, or we could see even from this level drop to this support and then going to the upside to test the high. So this support is crucial for me for buying, and also where the gold is also an important zone if we find selling opportunities. Now if I look at the 4-hour candle, you can see this candle is closing in 21 minutes time, and you can see gold in fact has gold is maintaining a nice looking this is a nice looking head and shoulder here, and smooth drop rejection. What I think that you see, whenever the price is creating a long wick candle like this, we are seeing a drop. Okay, see there is a long wick candle, a drop, and then has gone up, long wick candle from the resistance, a drop. What I think that anytime we could see another bounce to the upside to test this exactly this line that we are expecting on the daily. If you go back to the daily, you can see this trend line, and I think that gold might go up a little bit, breaking this high, or may not go up. Even we could see a drop from here to this support. So for me, my bias will be on the selling side today until we see this test of this daily support. And also another important thing to look at, that there is a daily moving average here. Okay, we could see a bounce of this daily moving average as well, which is very nearing now, and it could be that coming to the daily 20 EMA, going back to the resistance zone, and then coming back to the support. This could be the wave for today, and these are the zone that I will be waiting on the very lower time frame, because gold is trading in a very narrow range, so we don't have an opportunity for higher time frame trading on this one. I'll be looking at even on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes chart for gold to give me. There's a lot of opportunity, as you know, that in this market this is a huge if you look at 5 minutes, even we can take a 10-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade on gold. When there is an opportunity comes up, why should you miss? So yeah, I will be looking at any trading opportunity coming up, I will call for it. So keep in mind that, guys, everything here is only for experiential and educational purpose. So make sure that you any trade called, you just open only in your demo account, nothing to be considered as any kind of investment advice or financial advice. Just trading. I'm a trader, I'm just showing how I trade. I hope that you guys are finding value. So make sure you like and subscribe before I proceed further, so that the stream is shown to more people. And thanks for your support. Waiting for the session. Thank you, Saeed. Awesome, very good. Your boy, good morning, sir. Thank you. Hitesh, hi sir, I tried to learn a bit. Head and shoulder has formed in gold structure. Yeah, there is a head and shoulder, but I'll tell you about the head and shoulder. But you did a good effort. Thanks for that. That's good that you are learning. Oladil from Nigeria. Okay. Good morning. Thank you, Oladil. Vishek Kumar, sir, please tell about Usdjpy. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So gold, I'm looking for an entry. So far we see that short term, this is on a support on the this is 1 hour chart. You can see gold has formed this big move, has formed this structure. So after this kind of big move, okay, this structure is in fact a bullish structure. This kind of structure should be breaking to the upside as a rule of thumb. Now if it breaks to the upside, if it create an overextended like this one, testing this trend line, will give us an opportunity for selling gold to this level. So this is what the planning is. I think that Either we see some more sideways movement, or we could see a break to the upside and then testing this trend line and coming back to this support zone here. So initially we might see either either drop. I don't think that without testing this resistance it will come first down. If it goes up to test this resistance, create a long wick candle, we'll look for selling. Otherwise, let's see, it's all about the price action. Price action will tell you everything. Once you know how to read the story of the price action, I'll tell you today some of the tricks that I apply to read the price action. So make sure you stick till around. Let me know if you have any question. Hi coach DXY, please. Yeah, Emmanuel, good morning coach. AUD, NZD and Euro NZD, thank you Emmanuel. I'll look at all of them. So starting with okay, so we'll keep the gold, keep running. Let's see how it does. Anthony, I'm in USDJPY. We will look at it. Thank you very much. So yep, okay, so CHFJPY, DXY. So DXY I'll look at, and then I'll look at dollar yen, because DXY is in fact a very important instrument to look at, because this one will give us a direction in most of the pairs. So looking at daily on DXY, what I see that DXY, you can see this market is a long-term bearish market. DXY, you can see that from this resistance zone, DXY is respecting this resistance level, and we have seen that there is this is the daily candle, the last day's candle, which has in fact a long wick at the top. Okay, and then we saw that there is a healthy body. Now what I will be looking at on DXY is I think that today we might see another retest of this daily 20 EMA, which this is how normally I plan everything in head before going to the market. You see that if we see the DXY, let's say, going to test the daily 20 EMA, that means initially stronger, then that will drop the gold to the downside. So that means that when DXY will go ahead and test the daily 20 EMA, that will drop the gold down, because DXY and gold almost inversely related, and that will also drop euro dollar and GBPUSD to the daily 20 EMA as well. So from that perspective, DXY, you can see that in fact going to the upside, highly likely may go to the upside. We need to look at further confirmation on the lower time frame from the weekly. Now look, this is where I see an interesting thing, is that there is a weekly middleman here. Okay, and that middleman for me is a bearish candle. Now so far we saw that DXY, as expected in my weekly forex forecast, the DXY in fact for me is going up to test this trend line here. You see back to back 2 weekly candle. I think that with that bullish move, DXY might go ahead and test this trend line. Okay, this support here, if you look at daily, you'll see that how it looks like, that this long-term support on the daily, and which is, you see, this is not that much of clear on the daily, but if you look at weekly, you can see this back-to-back 2 weekly candle. For me, I think that DXY will go ahead and test this level and will align with this weekly trend line, and then will reverse back from here. So if we draw all of them, sometime weekly candle will give you a clean idea. So that is a hot area for DXY. If I look at the daily, you can see this, you can connect those dots here, and I think that anytime we will see DXY will have a bounce to the upside, testing this daily 20 EMA, even breaking this swing high, going up to this level, testing this zone, and then we could see that DXY finally again coming down to its long-term downtrend. So for the short term, we could see DXY for me is showing so far bullish price action. So that said, for the short term, we could see euro dollar, GBPUSD, gold, and all the USD pairs might be downward moves could be bearish. So with that respect, if I go back to gold again, we see that bullish move on gold might short term, you see that. So this is where I look at gold, that gold might be for the short term. We could see another move to the upside. Now this is 15 minutes and 5 minutes. For me, this 15 minutes candle is also a bullish candle. I think that you see there is a double bottom already here, okay. And then I think we could see some short-term bullish move coming up on gold. Let's see if we find any entry good after a good liquidity gap. We'll look for bullish. I see that gold now, no, for me here it's forming an inverted head and shoulder, okay. I think should be able to see some short-term movement to the upside. 4-hour candle closing coming. Let me see how we can find an entry opportunity here. This is the 5-minute chart. You can see there is an inverted head and shoulder and double bottom with a higher low. I think that this one will break to the upside, okay. This is a 5-minute chart on gold. So after a very strong liquidity gap, and I think with that breakout we could see gold even hitting this resistance line, which is very likely to happen, okay guys. Hold tight. Let's see how we can find an entry. For me, I think gold now will break to the upside for the short term. So if we see that 4-hour candle closing like that, yeah, so we need to see a couple of candles that grab strong liquidity, and then we can find an entry on this one, okay. So we'll look at that. I got a question for dollar yen. Let's look at dollar yen in the meantime. Dollar yen, okay. So dollar yen, let's see, you're saying the bullish, okay. So I was bullish as well. Dollar yen, as you can see, we had an amazing trade also just after the New York session live. As I mentioned, I was waiting for an entry even in this live session during the New York session. Couldn't find an entry. Once I found, I straight traded dollar yen. If I look at that, so you see that so you see that this is my Telegram ID. Okay, so you saw that this is the dollar yen trade that posted in our Gbpusd Telegram channel. This is the entry. Just explaining you why I have taken this trade so that you guys also know how I'm trading. The trade that worked out well. Also, there's a lot of things to learning from it. I believe that's how I learn when a trade worked well. I analyze it over and over again why it worked well, what is the reason behind it, so the next time I can pick the same kind of trade. And we saw that a dollar yen at 30, exactly where I have entered, it just bounced to the upside. I will explain now, and then we'll look at next where opportunity we have on this one. So dollar yen, this is also exact trade I have sent to the, this is where the sent to the BP Telegram channel. Now why did I open this trade? If I look at the 1 hour chart, I entered this trade on the 1 hour, and when I was on live, this is what I was discussing, that dollar yen is a bullish market. Now if I look at the daily, you can see that where did I look at when the price was here on the daily time frame. Dollar yen was, this is a very strongly bullish market, as you know very well. I posted analysis during the weekly forex forecast as well, and with that with that respect, what I see that dollar yen, considers a big bullish move, correction, bullish move, correction, bullish move. Now this is the daily chart on Usdjpy, and when I was doing the New York session live, the price was here, okay, and I know that this market will have a bounce. I was almost sure, just I was waiting for an entry. Now why did I thought that way? Knowledge is transferable, as you know that I don't think that you need to reinvent the wheel Thomas Edison did 1000 failed experiment to invent a light bulb. Now today everyone can, a simple mechanic can create a light bulb in his laboratory with just a little bit of effort. So it's easy, knowledge is transferable. Now the way I looked at the market is when I look at a market, let's say it's trending to the upside, okay, like this, okay, I always look at the low, bottom of the candle. That means that I look for series of higher low. Keep in mind. So you can note down when uptrend, you see that top will be messy, but I look for series of higher low. You see that this market is creating series of higher low, okay, very predictable pattern. But if you look at the top, you see that the top is messy. It's not series of higher low, higher high. So that's why in an uptrend, I look at series of higher low. In a downtrend, I look for series of lower high. So when the market creating series of higher low in the direction of the trend, the price has come back to the support zone against the trend. And from the multi-time frame, if you look at this dotted line, you see it's almost on the weekly support. And from the monthly, you can see also series of higher low. So this is what I called a fourth dimensional trading, looking at all the time frame, 4 time frame aligning in the same direction. It could be 5 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. It could be monthly, weekly, daily, and 4 hour based on the time frame that you are trading. Also let me know what's your favorite timing when you are trading. So with that respect, if I look at the 1 hour chart, what we have seen that in fact dollar yen, one of my students will ask the same question, hopefully, that you are watching now. So how did I pick that trade? Now this is the 1 hour chart. Now if I replay this one here, now this is the first candle that has rejected. I was on live. When I look, the only difference that I look at on the higher time frame and lower time frame is from the lower time frame I need multiple confirmation. We saw that from this support on dollar yen from the 1 hour has a big bounce. Okay, the next one, right, the next one, you can see the next 1 hour candle has come to the same level of support and then has in fact aggressively rejected to the upside. Now when you see my entry before the candle close, how did I do that even before the candle close? Because when the price was here, what I looked at in this market, that it is going to go up, because you see this low here, higher low. This is the first thing that I look at when I look at the market. You see, this is what I was talking about. The major trend is up and this is a higher low. There is another important thing that I look at. The most important part of my trading is buying or selling from the smart money, where the smart money buying and selling. And this is the biggest advantage every professional trader have when they know that when the smart money buying and selling, and it is it is possible. See, smart money, where the smart money buy and sell, this is where the market moves. This is called a smart money, some people smart money concept. This is an order block zone, that where I have I put my stop loss below and the smart money bought from here. And this is how following the footprints of the smart money, so that I can trade along the direction of the smart money. There is a lot of things to share with you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because it's not a one-day game. If you are no cricket, that it's a test game, but once you learn it, one can develop a good career, good life, around trading. That strongly possible. Some people say trading is hard. It's all about understanding the basics and then developing a strong trading psychology. developing the identity of a trader so that you can trade in the right direction. So this is where I see that dollar yen from this support has in fact a significant bounce to the upside, and then with that bounce dollar yen you can see has in fact gone in the same direction exactly to the point where we needed our TP target, and we secured that trade with full profit in it. Now at the same time, according to our TF strategy, so there is a strategy that we use to trade this kind of market. If you want to know more about that strategy, also you can join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. There is a link in the description area. You can visit us. Any question, let us know in the live chat. There is a live chat option available. You can join us to be part of this trading community. I put also a website links. In the live chat option also, it will be pinned at the top of the chat. I'll invite you to join to learn more, to be part of the great trading community. There's a lot of value in it. Live trade, any trade, VIP trade that I'm trading will be posted on the VIP channel group, and also there is a separate VIP chat group where all the members in this community who are VIP members had compacted in a live chat group where they have an opportunity to interact with each other. There's a trading tools like this TF indicator, and there are some more coming up. Everything you will have access for the rest of your life if you are our lifetime member. So I'll invite you to join, and at the same time let's look at now what's happening with that one with the gold. As I mentioned, that gold looks like that it could we open with a gap 1 hour candle, and we saw 4 hour candle close. And for me, I think that for the short term we might see some bullish move. Let's see how it does. For the short time, as I mentioned, it's now pushing to the upside after creating this inverted head and shoulder. Any kind of strong liquidity gap, I will be entering a buy trade on gold. And I saw that there is this is the 5-minute chart, an inverted head and shoulder, and we saw that this is the 4 hour candle close. As soon as candle close, we saw some the bulls are buying this market. Now I had a question a couple of minutes ago. One of you guys said that you looking at the head and shoulder. Yep, that's good. Learning is a journey. Okay, they said that the perfection is a journey, it's not a destination. Similarly, trading, anything, learning is a journey, it's not a destination. So life in itself is a journey. There is no end to it. We are all the students in the school of life. So head and shoulder, I also, when I started my trading, I used to focus a lot on patterns such as on double bottom, double top, head and shoulder, triangular pattern, semicircular. There is hundreds of patterns that develops in trading, and understanding those patterns really will help you to be profitable as a trader. But one thing I emphasize is that never trade based on head and shoulder, or never trade based on only on pattern. You need to, let's say, if you want to write an apple, okay, try to understand. Did I write correct? Sometime I had a little bit of dyslexia. I do some spelling mistakes even in my YouTube thumbnails. Sometime I make mistakes in writing. Did I do it right? APPLE. Can you let me know? Did I spell correctly apple, or I need to Google it? Okay, so I hope that I did it anyway. If I made mistake, hopefully that you understand. So apple. Now if you want to write apple, okay, then you need letters, right? APPLE. There are 4 kinds of letter you need to combine to express apple. Now this is kind of loud, but if you just put a head on it, so it become an apple. Anyway, there's almost similar color and similar kind. So to write an apple, you need 4 kinds of letters need to combine together to make an apple. Now if you miss one letter in it, then what will happen is that, let's say you don't have an L, okay, then it might be turning into ape, or completely different meaning, isn't it? It's like an chimpanzee kind of things turning into. So that's why it is important that connecting all these things together to become a trader. Like you need to have a good idea about head and shoulder, at the same time double bottom, double, all the patterns, and at the same time it is important to know where they are important, because a head and shoulder is very important when it is formed in an important zone, but a head and shoulder may misguide you if you look at it in the zone where it shouldn't be. So this is where it is important that there is a significant movement on gold as expected, and where we can find an entry. This was in fact a buy candle here. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. I'll do a separate video on Kata, on market movement on gold. How do I look at the market? How does it work? So yeah, this is why for example, you see that patterns, a lot of them, and many of them you sometimes see that they may not work out, is because a head and shoulder in an overextended market could perform very differently than a head and shoulder in the middle of the trend. So this is why and also the shape of the head and shoulder also important. For example, this inverted head and shoulder, I mentioned this one, right? Because I know that this highly likely, I know means there is nothing guaranteed in trading. The best phrase to apply to the trading is that always hope for the best and at the same time prepare for the worst. Trading is all about probability. You saw that I'm very confident in my approach, in my act, but at the same time I always know that anytime I could be wrong, and that's okay. And you know that many of you probably find it difficult in trading. Do you know that why trading is so difficult? Is not because, you see, most of traders understand it. It's not that because it's technically difficult. It's because the most offensive thing, or the most thing that we got hurt as a human, is to be wrong. And when a person come to trading, he or she repeatedly get wrong in the beginning especially, and that is in fact a big cause, a lot of emotional turmoil for many of us. And this is why it seems trading is hard. It's not because the chart that we don't understand, is because when we get wrong, that causes a lot of emotional reaction. So understanding it, I'm sure that everyone who really truly want, if you really truly want to be a trader, I hope that you understand what I'm saying. if you really want to be a trader, you have to be comfortable of being wrong, and that's okay. That's how you'll grow and learn as a trader. We see that there is a significant movement on gold as expected. As I mentioned earlier, that gold is likely to, so if I look at the daily here, we see that from this support now gold is bouncing back. So if you look at this 5-minute chart, you can see that this is a pattern, that structure is a bullish structure, and we saw that from this resistance line, from this resistance we saw that, yeah, the creating a double bottom. We saw that gold, in fact, so with that respect, and this is the daily chart. Okay, so going to the resistance zone in the beginning that we discussed will really will give us an opportunity for sell. Let's see how it does. So there is a double bottom. Yeah, we saw that significant movement. 1 hour chart, gap opening after this. Yeah, so from the 1 hour there is a middleman here, okay, with this double bottom. I think gold highly likely is going to hit that resistance very soon. So along the way, okay, along the way any entry will be entering. So on the 15 minutes or 5 minutes, looks like to me that this one is going to go up. Probably it might continue to rise up to London session or the New York session, and then on the news we could see again reversing. Let me look at the news here. So there is a news coming up on 10:30 p.m. USD. Unemployment claims, that's a very important news. Unemployment, because at the end of the day, unemployment claims is a big indicator of how economy is going, and that could be a big market mover news coming up. So we'll keep eye on that. I think that with that respect, that could lead the XY weakness, and because of that we could see that strengthening in gold. We saw there is a big, can trade this one. I want to see a little bit of liquidity gap, the gap opening here. Okay, so need to find an entry. Hopefully that you're enjoying. So this is what I was talking about, then about the pattern that I couldn't finish, is that, let's say if you look at, this is the gold chart. Okay, I'm gonna show you many places that if you see a double, so if you start to look at double bottom, let's say, or double top, you start to see them in any places. Okay, for example, there's a double bottom here that worked out, and also head and shoulder. Let's say this one here, you see this head and shoulder very clearly. Now you can see there's a very nice looking head and shoulder, right? So in head and shoulder, then there is a red candle. So it could, many retail traders start to sell here, and then what will happen, that the price has gone completely the other way around. So what then now to look at is, because the first thing that I look at is the trend. Okay, the trend, and no matter what kind of pattern I see, the first thing that I look at is the trend. And with that trend, for example, sometime the way trading is always an interaction between buyers and sellers. What's happening on the other side, what other traders are thinking is also important. There's saying that the smart trader who is profitable, he doesn't have his own mind, because everyone think, right? Everyone will say, okay, I think that. Also I say because of the language, but the way I'm trying to explain that, everyone will think that, okay, I think the market will drop from here and then will short, right? Many traders will do that, will short the market. But the one that who is truly profitable, he or she will say that, okay, everyone is thinking that the market will drop from here. That means the majority of retail trader is in sell, so big boys will buy. Because at the end of the day, institutional trader who are the bigger mover in the market, they normally trade against the retail trader. The reason is there has to be a buyer and seller in the market to move the market. That's how the market moves. By understanding it, it becomes much easier. For example, when we are selling, there is on the other side someone is buying. Now the institutional trader invests a big capital in the market, billions of dollars, so they need a big number of retail trader to buy from them or sell from them. And when a retail trader is shorting this market, the institutional trader will long the market. Otherwise the market will not be in balance. See, there's always balance required, not only in the market, in this universe. Everything constantly striving for balance. Otherwise the universe will not remain in functional way. Because that's why it is sometimes difficult, you see, for some people to gain financial freedom. Sometimes is because we normally act against the universal force that we see. It's a bit more difficult topic. It's about the energy, but at the end of the day, to remain. So let's just go back to the market. So the market is always strive for balance, that I discuss. You see, this market is going, there is an imbalance in that zone. So because of that, we saw that when there is a big boys are, now when retail trader is selling, big boys are buying. And that's why it is important for one to understand how the smart money is trading in the market. So with that said, if I look at you see that after the candle close with this, there is a weakliest candle on the 1 hour chart. You can see a big weakliest candle. Okay, that zone now for the day, it's an important zone that to look at. So we saw from the 1 hour perspective a bullish move, consolidation. We could see a break to the upside. So for initially we look for any kind of entry to the upside on gold. You guys let me know in the chat. Usdjpy 7, please tell about. Yeah, I'll look at it. Thank you, Gibson. Good morning. USD, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So CHFJ, when it just come down. Why Chitam, why you need to see the CHF come down? You are on sell. Look at it. Can you briefly explain to us some market movers of gold? So okay, what's that specific market mover of gold. Briefly explain to us some market move. Okay, so gold, you mean the candlestick pattern or the price action? Can you explain a little bit what's that? So please tell about CHFJPY. Thank you. Look at it. The 240K is an economist consensus for the number of people who applied for unemployment last month. March, depending on the actual number, will be interesting to see how used. Yeah, absolutely, RTG. Yeah, that number that we see on the unemployment claim is an important the figure to look at. 240K is yeah, it's an important number to look at, because unemployment claim is a big indicator of the economy to look at, to see how the economy is performing, because from outside it is almost impossible to look, because that data will give a big what I can say twist in dollar. And I think that could be a change of trend again, because if you look at DXY market from 4 hour, we see there is so you saw the DXY is consolidating along this zone from the daily. After we saw there is a gap open today and then slowly dropping down. The price is creating series of higher low along the zone, so that data could change the trend again, because it will be a big high impact news. So we'll cover that. That's why I start now on a bit earlier the live session, so make sure guys you also present there. We'll cover that news fully to see how the market will be doing. So okay, so from the this 4-hour candle that we see on gold, 1 hour, we saw that there is a significant movement happen. So I had a question from Keita that's saying to explain how the gold market moves. Okay, what are the gold market mover? Now let me tell you something. The liquidity, okay, is the key points that I look at in all market, including gold. So for example, how do I determine whether I should be? You saw that when we started this live, we discussed about this, that gold is likely to move to the upside, and gold is doing, isn't it? So now what did I look at here as soon as we saw this live session? You see here this 5 minutes candle. What are the points that I look at? Let me tell you. So this middleman, this is a perfect middleman which has a liquidity gap. We do have a strategy to trade middleman. If you are our lifetime member, also you can see on your student dashboard exactly this is the middleman. Now this middleman is, if we look at this, is the 5 minutes middleman. Now what did I look at on gold market when I see this movement is, firstly you see this move, a big bullish move, okay, a big impulse, and then consolidation. Now that becoming a trader is in fact thinking in terms of trading. So traders thinking always what is going up is likely to go up. Now this is what, because there is a big move happen, okay, we see that this market is consolidating. Now a non-trader's mind will tell to think to sell. I also do mistakes, that's fine. Everyone, we always more often make mistakes, that's fine. But what I'm saying there, to slowly understanding the market, is that there is after this big move, the price is consolidating, and then because there is a big move happen, the price consolidated, we can expect another move. So what is going up is likely to go up. But let's say as a if in the beginning what we used to think is that, okay, the market already has gone up, the price is well high, now I think that the price will drop. So that's an in a what I can say, the emotional trading or emotional trading. That, but the realistic trading is what has gone up considered is likely to go up. So this is the first thing, the trend is up on the locally. Now that's not enough, we need to see now the point of entry. Now this is a middleman, as you can see, and also there is a double bottom. Okay, now the structure comes in place because we found the trend, we found the structure. The next thing that I look at is the liquidity and where the market is in relation to the trend. You know, even if you are, let's say, if someone is trading with the trend but don't know where the market is in relation to the trend, is very important. Because let's say now you are trading with the trend, but you are, let's say, buying where the market will come back for a pullback, and it might just take you out of the trade and then will go in the direction. So this is why trading with the trend, and again looking for an entry in relation to the trend on a pullback in a local breakdown, is the most important thing that I look at. So this market, you can see there's a gap here, and then the price has formed double bottom. It's almost in the support zone. After a big move, the price already has done the consolidation. Now we can look for, because the imbalance is to the upside, so there is a probability for this to go up, and we saw that move happen. So let's see now where is the next entry opportunity comes in place. It's the 15 minutes candle. I normally look for multi-time frame confirmation. Let's say even if I am trading on the 5 minutes, I look for liquidity gap at least on the 15 minutes, 1 hour chart. See this 1 hour candle which is closing in 34 minutes, it in this middleman, it has closed with a wickless candle, and with a wickless candle with a big bullish move. Now any time the price is coming down to this level, will have a bounce to the upside. So for me, it has started a move to the upside, and I think that before that news, let me see, if I look at the daily, deleting all of them, see that this is the daily resistance level. Okay, and let's see how I think it will test this resistance zone again today, and then because it grabbed liquidity from here, it highly likely it will come down again to test this support again. Okay, and we could see this is the daily chart, we could see the prices trading in this resistance and support. Now from the 1 hour or even on the lower time frame, I still think that there is a very high probability for gold to go ahead and test this resistance, and I'll remain bullish. I'm still looking for an entry. Whenever I will find, we'll jump on a trade. And also if you want to trade all of them, you can find a link in the description. You can visit us, join us to learn our strategies. Let's see how we can do that in this live session. If we find an entry, definitely we'll look for it. So let me know in the chat which one you're up to. Eurusd, NAS100, yeah, look at it, thank you for that. NZD CAD, I didn't know why. Digits, I think you can do it now, so I don't know what happened. So please tell how we stuck in cell 147. So then, okay, I'll look at it. Please, I want to do a video on how you draw trend line, please. I need it. Okay, Dijit, I'll do very soon. I'll do. Thanks for that. Yep, I'll try to make it explaining everything clearly. Dijit, thank you. Please, yes, I need a video. Okay, no problem. So Dijit, thank you. Euro USD. Okay, looking at euro dollar, we looked at all of them. Okay, euro dollar, and now euro dollar, we can see that this market from bigger picture from the daily. Okay, euro dollar, like the gold, is bouncing to the upside. We saw that euro dollar last day of trading, there is a doji here that has come here and gone up. For me, what I think that euro dollar, you see, this is the daily candle that has respecting this resistance on euro dollar. What I think that today, after going to the upside, I think we will see another drop on euro dollar. I don't think that this market will be able to break like that, because the way the price action I see, without coming down, grabbing liquidity, because it's now pullback on euro. If you look at the weekly, you can see this is the weekly candle, and I think it will try to break down again, though it is a long-term bullish market on euro dollar. This is the weekly chart, and with that big move, what I think that euro dollar now coming down for a pullback. If we place our Fibonacci, we see that the market is nearing 38.2%. I think this week or even later we could see a bit more drop to at least come down to 38.2%. Now from the daily, we saw that there is a long week candle previous day, and then we have seen this move to the upside. Now this is a resistance line here on euro dollar and daily resistance. I think from testing this resistance, we could see again drop, and highly likely the price might come down to test this 20 EMA on the lower time frame. So from the 4-hour perspective, we saw there is a long week candle, and again the price is going to the resistance. There is a double top here. I think euro dollar today might break this double top. There is a huge liquidity here, or even break this high, and then from this zone we could see another selling opportunity on euro dollar. So for me, euro dollar is currently going up for a pullback, and I think that this market will come down for a deeper pullback. So as soon as I will find an entry, let me look at the lower time frame. So we saw that there is a huge liquidity gap here, but with that liquidity gap, I think the market now for short term will go up, break this resistance, and then will come down again, because it didn't do proper pullback on the daily. Highly likely it will come back to this level here. So we'll be looking for an entry opportunity as soon as we will find that. The market little bit in a consolidation, that's why we'll look for an entry on the lower time frame. This is what I did also. You see a dollar yen, we saw that a great entry yesterday. So this week we saw that USD pairs little bit in a sideways. That's why we got very good trend on gold, okay, and very good trend on dollar yen and Gbpjpy. So yen pair were doing very good this week. I will look at next yen pairs, Gbpjpy and dollar yen. And before I move further, I just want you guys, if anyone want a good broker regulated with a tighter spread, our recommended broker is EverTrade. You can use our link in the description, and also I'm giving a link on the chat. You can join EverTrade using this link. They are a regulated broker, and also they are safe for you, so you can start trading with even a minimum capital, and your capital will be in a safe hand with a regulated broker. I invite you to join that broker using that link. So yeah, let me know any questions. So also the link given on the chat, live chat. So looking at WTI, guys, on US oil, as I mentioned earlier, that US oil after this rejection from the top is coming to fill that gap. Now probably you have seen in the past I talk about that when the market makes such a big gap, the market doesn't like that. The market feel that gap, and it is doing exactly from this resistance zone. We saw that strong breakdown on WTI, and it's now hitting daily 20 EMA. What I think that WTI will come down further. Okay, highly likely will come back to this support level here, and from that support, after filling that gap, I think it will go bullish again. And from the bigger picture, WTI is though it was consolidating and coming in a downtrend for a very long term, I think with that liquidity grab, US oil has changed its downtrend to an uptrend. Any test of this level giving a long wick candle from the bottom, I'll go long on US oil as soon as I will find that opportunity. So from the lower time frame, we see that the market now trending to the downside, and I think it will drop further. You see these candles are very strong bearish candles. Also looking at candles will give you a good idea. You see that these candles are full body red. When you see candles forming full body green or red without much wick, that's a sign of volume in that candle. And I think WTI will, this is a big gap here, easily could drop to the downside. Coming back to the gold, okay, we see that gold is creating long wick candle. There is a 1 hour this 1 hour candle is a wickless candle. It's a bullish candle, and I think that will be an important candle to look at on gold. I think it will break to the upside. There is a 15 minutes 20 EMA, so 1 hour 20 EMA. So there is a double bottom on the 15 minutes breakout. We could see now a test of the neckline of this previous resistance, turn support here, along with this candle is a very good area for us to look for potential bullish trading opportunity on gold. And I think that from this level we should see, after retesting this zone, we should see that gold is having a break to the upside. I will be waiting for an entry. I see the direction is bullish on gold. We could see that significant move to the upside. So you see back to back to 15 minutes dodges here. We see that the market is forming bullish structure here. So gold is, for me, preparing for another bullish move. Everything keep in mind, guys, it's only for, it's my opinion. I could be wrong any point. Please don't consider it any kind of financial advice or investment advice. So it's my opinion that gold will be bullish, and there is a, for me, it's a big strong bullish structure has formed. I think that it will come down to break this low to grab liquidity. Any kind of strong liquidity grab from the support, will be looking for potential bullish opportunity on gold. I think, yeah, I think that it is forming bullish structure. So from the 1 hour, once this will close as like that, as a bullish candle, any drop to the support, because this is a 1 hour chart, you can see there is a double bottom here, and then it is it, as a rule of thumb, it should be breaking to the upside. Okay, so from the 5 minutes, let it break down to this level. So this is the 15 minutes chart. You can see there is a strong vertical move with a strong, you know, a candle here, which is in fact a very long bullish candle. Okay, so yeah, let's look for an entry opportunity. I think gold will give us an entry after it it highly likely it will break this low, that this support, and then will give us an entry. For me, very high probability that gold will break to the upside. Okay, we'll keep watching. In the meantime, let me look at the dollar yen, what it is doing. Okay, so dollar yen is coming down, this one. Okay, this is the trade that we have closed with full profit. It is coming to an important zone, dollar yen. You see, this is a support level here. It's approaching this 20 EMA. If I look at the daily, what I see that there's a big bullish candle. Now the prices come down for a deeper pullback. This market is also long-term bullish market, and highly likely the dollar yen will continue to rise. So any kind of opportunity coming up, dollar yen will take again. As you have seen, this is the trade that we have posted just after the live session on New York's yesterday. We took a full profit on it. I have also posted in the VIP Telegram channel. If you want to be part of this trading community, we do have great trades almost every day, VIP trades that most of them going to hit the good TP. Our Gbpusd trade as well going very well. You can see this is a big trade that posted on the VIP chat, VIP Telegram channel, 5 times TP on it. Exact TP entry that I have shown you, so which is almost now more than 1 time TP on it. So any kind of trade coming up, I share with all the VIP members. So if you want to trade with me, learn our strategies, and also be part of this trading community, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit us, join us to be a part of this trading community. All the trades that I open, I shared with my students, as well as also there is a VIP chat group. So Gbpusd trade that we just this is the update that given. If you are on our VIP Telegram channel, if you haven't got the update, Gbpusd update currently running 2 to 1, so almost 2 to 1 risk to reward running, and we have closed half and then moved the entry to the stop loss. So it's a risk-free trade, and I'm holding still it for a full 5 times profit target on this one. So let's see how it does. This is how trading is when you are winning, taking the big profit, and then moving with the market. So this is the main goal of being a trader. So let's look at now on the gold again to the lower time frame. What I see that this market is consolidating here. It will for me, it may give us a very soon an opportunity to enter a buy trade on this one. So this is a 1 hour candle which is closing as a, for me, as a, you can say, half body, half candle. I think from 1995 level or above this zone, we should be able to find an entry opportunity in this candle. So let's see how it does. Yeah, this one should give us a break to the upside. I'm looking to short gold from 2022. You are looking to short gold on to, it's still far. 2022. Oh sorry, 2002. There you mean 2002. 2002. I don't recommend to short gold, because for me it is currently showing a very strong bullish move, and I don't recommend to short gold. For me, gold is bullish, and you can see this 15 minutes candle which is forming also a bullish candle, and it could continue to rise. So yeah, I will not be shorting, but yeah, if you like, as I mentioned, that everyone has a strategy. I don't know what time frame you are trading, but I'm bullish on gold. I'll look for a buy entry on gold as soon as I'll find the price action that I see after this double bottom, strongly bullish, and any point we could see gold is going to the upside. You got it. Okay, thank you very much. So all right, so for me, oh, that's a big move, that's a big jump. So as I mentioned, that it's a big jump to the upside. So that moved dollar yen to the downside. Okay, so you see that a significant bullish move coming on gold, and this is a big bullish candle, guys, on the 1 hour. Okay, and yeah, it could hit 2010 level. Okay, today it could hit 2010 level. So this is a 1 hour middleman, and then has strongly broken to the upside with this 1 hour middleman, which is in fact significant bullish. Okay, so this is now the price now might come down for a deeper pullback. Okay, so any kind of pullback, Okay, so we see a very strong bullish market structure. You can see this 30 minutes candle looks like that it is going to close as a middleman, and then we should be able to see upside move. So I will be looking for buy entry. So with that said, let me see. So with that said, let's look at what's happening with Eurujpy. So JPY pairs, we see that they are coming down for a deeper pullback. Okay, I'm looking at all the instrument. So yeah, gold, the way I see gold price action, guys, in a very important zone, but you can see the same candle here has a big long wick candle and has a has a drop. So gold, as I mentioned, this is the daily resistance zone on gold. Okay, and with that daily resistance level, okay, so this is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. Now with that resistance zone, what I think that gold highly likely will go ahead and test this resistance, and then after creating an overextended, we could see that the market might be coming to the downside. But for the time being, short term, there is a big break to the upside, as I mentioned from here. Now any kind of liquidity gap from the bottom, one or two false breakout candle, I will be entering a buy trade on gold. Okay, so let's see what's other anything for you. No problems, David, thanks for that. How about CAD CHF? I look at it. Good morning, coach. What about Euro CAD? Absolutely, GJ is dropping. So GJ coming for a deeper pullback. I'll look at GJ now. In the meantime, guys, if you want to stay up to date with us, join the free Telegram channel. I'll give a link. There is a link in the description area for free Telegram channel. Also, I'm gonna give it a free Telegram channel link on the chat. Okay, so free Telegram channel link in the chat, and you can join the free Telegram channel, link given in the chat. And also I'm pinning that at the top, the free Telegram channel link. You can join free Telegram channel to stay up to date about everything in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So also to share some ideas, educational content. Now we see that gold has a big jump to the upside from this support level, the price on a resistance zone. I think it will have further movement, so what is going up is likely to go up. So any kind of, I normally try to look at 5 minutes and 15 minutes on gold, especially these are the two time frame that I mostly trade on gold. And 5 minutes, you can see after back to back 4 dodges, it bounced to the upside. I'll be waiting for, you see, I look at a candle that I have traded last time. You have seen in the live session which one we have entered the trade. This one, this kind of middleman. So yeah, any kind of entry will be waiting for good entry. You know, trading is all about patience, as you have seen. After watching the price action, finally I got an entry in the New York session on dollar yen, and that has worked out. This is what the many traders struggle in developing the patience. So I recommend you to stay patient when you are trading. So dollar yen, we see that from the 1 hour this market is breaking again against the trend, and I think that this one will come down, and highly likely that we'll see another rise on dollar yen. If we look at the daily, from this resistance we see the market is coming down for a deeper pullback. So you see this 20 EMA has not been tested long time. We could see we might see a lower high with this support, and then with that lower high with this support, the price might come down, test this 20 EMA, and then could return back to the upside again. Let's see how it does. So gold started its move to the upside. You see this forming structure, which is also bullish. You know, I want to see the price at least has touched the 20 EMA, and then we will be looking for entry. Okay, even if we take entry up to here with a tighter stop loss, will give us a good risk to reward ratio on this one. Tundi, hello, thank you very much for joining the live. So euro dollar we discussed, I think you got it. Euro dollar, if I look at 4 hour, the price now, like the gold is going up, we could see euro dollar, Gbp USD, and gold is dollar CAD, only dollar CAD we see a little bit of downward move. No, all the USD pairs, dollar getting weaker against CAD also. So this is the daily chart on dollar CAD. The price has reached an important resistance zone from the weekly and monthly. We see that USD CAD on the monthly resistance where there is a gap opening. I think the dollar CAD, as CAD news is coming, we could see after from this daily 20 EMA, we could see a bounce to the downside. Okay, so now this 4 hour candle is my main eye on gold, because if I look at the bigger picture, what we see that this 4 hour candle close to it a wickless candle here. Okay, so if the market still 3 hours to go, anytime it will come down to the support for a pullback. Okay, if it drops down to the support for a pullback on the lower time frame, we'll look for entry. I see that very good bullish move on this one, and you see this is the 15-minute chart has broken to the upside. Anytime we should be able to see the market again has come down. This is now this is the smart money zone, as I mentioned earlier today. So finding a order block is important. So this is an order block on gold now, which is around 1994-95 level. So any kind of break of this 1995.6 level, this is a very important area to look for potential buying opportunity. I'll look for it, and if I see that the prices didn't come here, if the momentum is stronger along the way, if we see that strong liquidity gap happen, I'll be jumping on a buy trade on gold. And as soon as I will find entry, there is a big probability for gold to go up, and it highly likely initially we could see gold has gone up to the daily resistance zone. So once you see gold tested the daily resistance zone, especially, it could continue to rise even until the news or until the London session, and we could see, if we see a strong reversal from here, then we'll look for selling. What I think that today gold, after going up to that zone, after breaking all this high, we could see reversal back to the daily support zone here. Okay, this is an important level of support on the daily. That could be the destination. Today's wave could be initially gold is going to the upside to the daily resistance, okay, and from this level we could see bouncing back to the daily support. So this is aim at the end of the day. Final thing is that we need to look for price action confirmation, and as soon as I will find entry, I will jump on a trade. I do share all the trades that I trade in the VIP Telegram channel. Also, if you want to be part of that, you can do that. Link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us. Any question, let us know. And also you will be part of this VIP chat group, trading community. All the strategy that I am trading, TF strategy, you will be learning clearly, and every trade I do, I also explain why I have taken the trade. And also you'll be part of this chat group where everyone is trading. So let's see. Suresh, hi coach, thank you. Make gold further up. I think it's to the upside. Now it's coming down for a deeper pullback. Tunde, I really want to learn this fully. Can you please help me? Absolutely, Tunde. No, this is why I'm here. Why not? Let me know what help you need. When I started trading, I know that in the beginning it's almost difficult or impossible to learn everything by oneself. So let me know any kind of question. I'm here always to help the trader. Absolutely. Okay guys, in the meantime, we see dollar yen now having a bounce from the support. Give a big like please, and also subscribe to the channel. When you like and subscribe, all the content that released will be in your homepage, and also you will find really helpful this channel. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so everyone have time to do that. Two things: like and press the subscribe button, and also press that bell notification. Did you do that? Awesome. Thank you very much for your support to the channel. I'm always here to see the best trading opportunity. Let me look at quickly all the instruments. So you see dollar yen coming down for a deeper pullback. I'll look at to see Aussie yen, CHFJPY. One of you asked, apologize, I'm late on this one. So CHFJPY, I'm looking at daily. First of all, we see that this market is overly extended to the upside. We saw that from the monthly CHFJPY, this is a long-term bullish market. So there is a big bullish movement to the upside. Now with that bullish move monthly, we saw that CHFJPY, in fact, highly likely that this market will continue to rise. Now looking at the weekly, we see that there is a huge doji here. a big doji on the weekly. That doji in fact grabbed liquidity from this order block and then has moved this market to the upside. From the daily, we see this market is overextended but is still bullish. You saw after this doji again there is a bullish move. So far we saw that this is the daily candle. Today also the price is bullish. Any kind of a pullback to the doji zone, this is the tummy of two dojis, and that's an important liquidity zone. Any kind of drop to this level will give us buying opportunity. So from the lower time frame, I see that the market now coming down for a pullback, and any kind of drop to this level, I'll look for buying opportunity. And because it's a very strongly bullish market, I'll not be looking for any kind of selling on CHFJPY. So this is the support zone along this 20 MA. I'll look for potential buying opportunity. Awesome, Emmanuel, thank you. AUD NZD, UNZD. Hi coach, I pay for course. Any question about Kaba? Let me know in the chat, in the website chat. There is an agent always available for you to help. Any question she'll be able to ask. No, will be able to help you. AUD USD, I totally new with this trading, but I used to watch YouTube. How can I start from the beginning? Tundi, if you are new, that's you are welcome. Everyone, you know, at some point we all are new in everything, you know. No one knows anything from the beginning. So if you are new, then the best thing I will say is, the first thing is never trade in a big account, never. Secondly, please try to trade on a demo account in the beginning. Even if you are trading on a live account, I will not, you know, recommend you to start in the beginning to start more than $100 account based on where you are. Even a $10 account, $20 account. First experiment, learn. You know, if you blow out a $20 account, let's say $100 account, it may not be that much of impactful if you, let's say, blow out like a 100K account that I did that mistake when I started trading, and that's a big you know, tragedy. So yeah, but once you learn, it's a freedom. Okay, it's a big freedom. You know, anything you dream of, you just do it, because trading gave me a big freedom, and I think that everyone can achieve that. It is possible. Just need to be patient and focus on learning rather than making money. There's a lot of opportunity available. Thank you. Morning coach, you are the best. Thank you. Can I recognize an order block again? Order block, yeah, we'll talk about it. I'm from Abakaba, no problems. Gold time, yep. Abakaba, you can ask that question in the live chat. The selling opportunity for gold is 2005. I think gold is bullish until we see it is rejecting. Then we'll still see that bullish move. Gold. Okay, so gold, looking at now, this is the 4-hour candle. You can see after crossing this 20 MA, it's coming down for a pullback. Okay, I'll be looking to buy gold once I will see that the 1-hour candle closed with a big bullish candle. And for me, this is 15 minutes. I think this is the order block. I can ask a question. This is the order block. Okay, so order block is when you see the market change its trend with a reversal, and let's say consolidation has, you know, made a false breakout, double bottom has broken out. So this is the order block. This is the smart money bought. So, and from here you saw this impulse. Because of this impulse, now we can expect the price to come down and test this previous resistance as support, and then this is where the order block buying opportunity, smart money bought, and this is where I will be looking for a potential buying opportunity in this previous resistance, which is turning support here. That's the smart money zone, and I'm keenly waiting for an entry from this level after a rejection. Not that I will put a pending order, because I need to see that this is not a false breakout. If it is a real breakout, then there will be, after test, a long wick candle. If this is 15 minutes time frame, on the 15 minutes we should see a big bull candle. That will be a good candle to buy to this level. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'll keep watching the chart. There is a time limit, and I hope that guys you enjoyed this live session. And also anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can join About Trade, link in the description area. I will keep watching, and any trade coming along the way I will also share it with the channel. And in this live session, as you know, that we do frequently open live trades, very frequently. And you see there's a gap opening. I think this will come down now to break this low to grab liquidity, and from this zone we might see. Now this is a local breakdown. Okay, this is what I love. I want the price to come down here to this level, and after this local breakdown, once you see the market is picking up, I'll be jumping on a trade. Now the next couple of hours I'll spend my time here to see the prices coming here and giving me an entry. As soon as I will find an entry, I will be going long from here. After a false breakout, the stop loss will be below the false breakout. To take profit, I will keep a bit 2 to 3 or 1, 2 to 3, 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 reward to risk. So this is the plan for gold today. Otherwise, if I see that, let's say this is a false breakout, again the price reverse back to this below this smart money zone, then we might see downside movement. In that case, we will be looking for selling opportunity. So yeah, let's see how it does. And I'll come on live again, guys, in the New York session time. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon again. And make sure, guys, you stay connected by joining the free Telegram channel, and also by subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and see you soon.